Welcome to another Faith Note for today. In the Lord's Prayer, we say these words, "Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil." There's a story told about a man who made a decision to cut back on eating donuts. He approached it the right way. He sought out support from his coworkers. He asked them to hold him accountable and to pray that he would not be weak in the face of the certain temptation he would be facing. They agreed to do so. They prayed for him every day for several weeks, and all seemed to be going well. One day he walked into work with a big smile on his face and a cream-filled chocolate donut in his hand. One of the co-workers asked him what happened to his resolution, and the man replied, "Oh, are you talking about this donut? It's no problem. God said it was okay." You see, this morning I prayed, "Lord, if you don't want me to have a cream-filled donut, then don't let me find a parking place in front of the bakery." Wouldn't you know it? The 10th time around the block, there was a parking place right there in front of the bakery. You know, it's a funny story, but I wonder how often you and I have been there. We put ourselves in the right in the middle of a temptation or a tempting situation and then wonder why we cave in. Temptation can be subtle, it can be overt, yet no matter how temptation finds us, it's always personal. If you struggle in the face of temptation, solicit help from others you can trust. Don't put yourself in a position where you can expect to fail. Remove yourself from the temptation. Stay busy. Draw strength. Draw upon the strength only God can inspire. Run if you must. All of us are prone to some kind of temptation. It's different for each one of us. That's not to say that one temptation is better or worse than another. It just means all of us struggle with overcoming temptation. It's part of our DNA. The defining thing is not the temptation we face, but what we do in the face of temptation. Do you take a stand to resist? Do you run from temptation? Do you persevere by calling upon God's help? Do you call a friend? Or do you circle the block one more time for an opportunity to give in? Thank you for watching this Faith Note for today. I want to close with this word from 1 Corinthians chapter 10. The temptations in your life are no different from what others experience, and God is faithful. God will not allow the temptation to be more than you can stand. When you are tempted, God will show you a way so that you can endure. Amen and amen.